Jason, what are we up to today?
We're gonna go test for ATX Trash Days this weekend. So we're gonna go get some data on it today. Because we haven't played with the car since Dig or Die. What was that, 3 weeks ago?
I want to say 4, honestly.
4 weeks ago. So that's the plan. We need to get some good starting line data.
I don't want to start it, Daddy.
We're not starting it, bud.
So Jason, what's the goal of today's testing?
Just to get a good baseline on our starting line. So that we've been struggling since we put a new combo in the car. So we just want to get a better starting line. Stop hitting the tire so hard. Just pretty much learn it, see what it wants, go from there.
And use that for this weekend's race?
Depends on the surface.
No.
You can let me say no for a second. Yeah. Careful, run up there. Be careful. Hey, come here. But yeah, I mean, we can take it and use the data on any surface. Just pretty much giving us a good baseline is all I need. Get some seat time in the car. We haven't drove it in a few weeks.
Good lick, but it's real dusty.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. It's going to be dirty as hell out there.
Looks like it.
Might be fuel.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
I think it's fuel.
Where is it? Where is it?
I think it's fuel. It has to be fuel, like a steady.
We'll make this and then we'll look at it. my pocket. Yeah, that felt way better. It looked good.
Daddy.
So after that pass, how's everything looking? Like, how do you feel right now?
It's getting better.
Is it what you wanted to see in today's?
The surface ain't as good as I wanted it to be now. But still trying to control wheel speed out here. It's hard. It did good there. That was better. Good job, huh? Was that fast? Yeah. Ooh, was that fast?
Yeah, that's nice.
That was fast. That looked good. Yes, it did.
Where are we off to?
Austin, Texas.
For what race is it called?
They call it ATX Trash Days.
Have you been here in the past?
Yeah.
How have you done?
The one last year they had at one, I think there was like 28 cars or something. I don't remember how many cars, been a year. But we went down there and I think we went to what, 3 or 4 different roads. Thank you, bud. Just saying we have a nice car in the road. Ended up on a shit road and I think I went 3 rounds on it and won it against Matthew Tamayo in the finals. A buddy of mine.
Local out there, right?
Yeah, he's local to Austin. So, but no, They do it on New Year's every year. It's the first race of the year, so.
It's a good way to start the year.
Mm-hmm. Should be 32 or 33 is what I heard.
Wow.
So, well, you know how that goes. We get there, it'll be 25.
Yeah, it'll be 25, 16.
There's some hitters there this year. James K. Boosted GT should be there. A couple other Texas guys are supposed to be there from Dallas. I guess it's in Texas, but
Dallas is what, only 3 hours away from?
three hours north of Austin or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad drive for them.
No, I think, what is it, 8 for us?
8?
That's a breeze compared to what we're usually doing.
Yeah.
Digger die was 18 and a half. Then we came home, rested for a few days, and then we went to Fresno and Sacramento.
Yep.
And then came back from there, so that was like 5,500 miles in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Me and you did.
Yeah, and then, hell, after this, where are we going next?
I don't know. We got a baby that'll be here the 18th.
Yep.
So that might put a little damper in the racing, which is fine.
Yeah. Family comes first.
We got a bunch of stuff to do at the shop. We're actually picking up a customer car while we're down here to do a complete build on for a gentleman out of somewhere right by Houston. He's going to meet me in Austin and drop it off to us. Chris will be there with us, the guy that actually bought the Mustang and owns the Mustang. He's going to fly in. We're going to pick him up from the airport in Austin.
Oh, he's going to be at the race this weekend?
He's going to fly in and be there to help us. What else?
What's the name of that shop?
R&M Performance and Automotive and Performance. We do race car stuff for the most part. We do a little bit of normal stuff when we're down and not super busy, but that's usually not the case. So we got Caden helping us this weekend. It's my 10-year-old. So he does the backing up. He's pretty funny to watch. You have to watch him in the video.
For sure.
He's pretty animated when he's doing it.
For sure.
We're dropping off a Fairmont wagon while we were going through Dallas for Dallas. He sold his wagon to some guy down there. So we got it on the trailer right now. That's why in the video you'll see there's a Fairmont wagon on there. So, but no, we're getting ready to start the journey. 8 hours of driving. Stop at Quick Trip right here at a gas station, and then we'll get on the highway and hit the road. I'm sure we'll check in with you as we're going. AJ will record some stuff. This guy's an idiot. I'm just gonna pass him. Yep, there you go. Get out of my way, bud.
What was that?
Damn car in front of me. Oh, that was the trailer. It's a gooseneck, bud. She's creaky, isn't she?
Yeah. So our current situation is we got to Austin, Texas. We were trying to get a hotel, and it's closed.
What's the bandit? Look at the gates, man. Well, I just typed in quality in. The beach of the hotel. Wrong hotel, bud.
Yeah.
It's like Apocalypse Hotel.
I mean the ITY's still there.
Huh?
That's your first.
It's Edie. The Edie Motel. I'll just roll it up to the ramps. Make sure they're lined up. Put your lights on your hand. There you go. You see him? Yeah, I told him we'll just roll it up to the ramps.
You got brakes, Steve?
Put the light on your hand.
There you go. Back down, yeah.
We okay?
Yeah.
You still good on the nose?
Yeah, that car, that thing got a big off in it or what? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's running a little bit.
We made it.
Yeah. Hold on. Yep.
Is that an all-wheel drive setup? Yeah. Man, look at that truck.
Something short now.
Mr. Dwayne. We're bringing diesel. Fucking no, that's a diesel.
Welcome to the annual ATX Trash Days on New Year's.
What's up, AJ? Who did we just draw?
I don't know his name.
Okay.
What's his name?
Jake.
We met him last night. Was his name Jake?
Yeah.
His name's Jake. Nice guy with a black F body.
Hey, look at the purple people eater.
And we're
Purple people eater right there, AJ. Show him. Ski, ski, bang, bang. Anyways, there's two of them.
Yep, rich and richer.
They're outnumbering us. Anyways, what are you talking about? AJ, what are we talking about now?
you got pretty close last pair. There will be a lot of rubber down. What's going through your mind right now for the first round tune-up was?
We're gonna calm it down a little because it's cold. I'm gonna put my fire suit on to warm up real quick.
Nope, I don't blame you. Did we get it?
Yes, Steven! Fuck yeah! To ATX Trash Days. We won it in 21. Previous year we won it. We beat
21.
We beat Tomeo in the finals. So we went down and tried our luck again, and there was like 30. I think there was 31 or 30 cars or something. And about 80% of them were killers. All fast guys. Watch out, driving on the semi on the shoulder. So we went down a day early because all the boys got data on that road because they lived there. So we went down there and we had some pins saved from the year before, so we were going to go make some licks on the roads and see how we were doing with the new combo in the car. As you've seen earlier in the video, we did some testing at my airstrip, but it just the surface isn't anywhere near the same. The Austin road is fast. Like, it's one of the fastest, if not the fastest road I've been down on in my car. If I'd have known we'd stay there all night, I'd put a 275 Pro on it. So we get there Friday night. It's beautiful. What was it, like 75
degrees, and you were throwing everything you could.
It kept, like, I just kept throwing more and more power at it. Like, it just, we trying to knock the tire, it wouldn't let us. So we had a pretty good tune-up. So fast forward to Saturday.
Yep, it was Saturday.
Fast forward to Saturday, and we wake up, and I think it was 40 degrees.
Yep.
50 degrees colder.
Yep. It was 20 that night.
So take all of that data and throw it out the window. So we go and meet up with, actually we went and raced go-karts and stuff in the day and hung out and just kind of relaxed. So then when it was time to go, we went over to the race spot. They dropped a pin where to meet, blah blah blah. You know how it all goes. You can see that in the video. We go to the driver's meeting. I mean, I was looking around there. There's nothing but fast people. We got Boosted GT, James K, Cody Hoffman with the truck, Kraken, Steve Tyler. You know, we got Tomeo. I mean, the list goes on and on and on who was all there. They had some badass all-wheel drive Chevy short wides that were fast. A diesel truck that was really fast. Damn tube chassis looking thing. So, but we ended up drawing. We got a decent first round draw. Respect Street Cars, is that their YouTube?
I think so, yeah.
AJ will put the link to them in the video.
Yep.
We drew them. So I kind of me and Chris talked it over, and I said, I feel like I'm gonna leave the tune-up in from the night before to see if it will take it, because I feel like if it misses it, I can pedal it gathered up and still beat those guys. I just have a little bit faster, you know, better caliber car for this stuff. And so I felt like I was confident enough that I could pedal it and beat them. Well, it knocked the tire on the starting line, and I snapped the throttle and caught it fast enough that I went right back around them and made a really good past mile an hour, and everything was still there. We just lost ET because it kicked the tire. So I went, moved some weight, changed the tune-up, went to the driver's meeting, felt pretty confident what I needed to do, what I knew I needed to do to make it fast in that cold weather. So we ended up drawing a Camaro that I raced the year before that went on the bumper next to me. Like, I mean, on the bumper, he was up there. And he's a hometown guy in Austin, and he's fast. I mean, he was fast last year. He went on the bumper, so I went straight. So I ended up beating him, but I think it would have been a really good race. So I went back, made a couple more little adjustments, went up there. I think there was a crash.
There was like three crashes that
crash
night.
right. Well, there was one right before us.
Yeah. No,
So-
it wasn't a crash. He just basically went on the curb and rode the curb for the win.
Oh no, he went. I thought that's the guy that went off and took out the bushes and everything.
That might have been.
I don't know. So we were sitting for what 45 minutes while they fixed that, got that car all taken care of, and fixed made sure there was nothing in the road. So I think this is what made this guy mess up. So we fired our cars up, and I was sitting there. I'm on methanol, so it takes me a little bit of time to get temperature back in my car. Well, I seen he started to pull up into the burnout, so I was like, all right. I was gonna let him warm up as long as he needed to, because I mean it was like 22 degrees outside. It was cold. So we go to our burnout. Well, he does his burnout, I do my burnout, and we back up. Well, I think he was trying to either bang it through the motor or clear the motor out of something, and it backfired and knocked the butterfly blades straight up and down. You know, folded them so it was, he broke his car pretty much, you know, messed his carburetor up, so I got a competition fine. And I nailed the tune-up on that one. It was fast. I knew what I needed to do, and it worked. So come back with a lot of confidence in the car, which had been a while since we had it, since we got this combination. So we come back, I look at data, they finish the round, I make some changes, we go back up and draw again. So this is now we're in third round. Draw Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse, yep.
Draw the diesel guys, the all-wheel drive, freaking badass tube chassis looking diesel. I mean, this thing's fast. And so I think we were second, third round. So I don't know. It's been a while since we raced this race, so we're just now doing a recap. But we pull up there, and I ended up being in left lane. First time I've been in left lane all night. And to me, everyone thinks right lane's faster, left lane's smoother, so it's easier to go faster in left lane to me. And so I was confident, and we roll up, do our burnouts, back up. This thing's crazy. When it's coming on the brake, it looks like the motor has a torch coming out of the exhaust. It's so wild looking. And we let go of the button, I out 60'd him. I think I treated him too. That's probably half a car out on him. And I knew if he wasn't by me, or wasn't in front of me at 300 foot, I knew that I was going to go around him. I just know I had more mile an hour. And I started chugging away, so I grabbed the scramble button. I think I ended up getting him by a car. Like, I think he was on my bumper at the finish line, which is fucking impressive, because my shit was riding, and that truck was moving. It was fast. Come back around, make another tune-up adjustment. Go to the draw. We draw Steve Tyler. There's 4 of us left. 2 Austin, 3 ATX guys, and me left. So they have that road down. All them dudes are fast on that road. Obviously, like Boosted GT Cody, all them guys you know, I had a little bit of issues and didn't make it. I'm the only one that made it and was left for out of everybody but Austin guys. So anyways, I draw Steve Tyler. It's fucking fast. Like, world record, stock, bottom end, 4.8. Dude's smart. Really, really smart. We've raced him for a few years. We got quite a few wins up on him, so I knew I was due for one, but I was pretty confident. I knew I had to be with him at the 60 foot if I wanted to beat him, and he put 60, and so I made a pretty big swing in the tune-up to change some stuff, and I think I said it was a little bit spicy. I mean, it went down, but it was a little on the tire. He jumped out so hard on me to the 330. I mean, he was probably 3 bars out on me at 330, and I was like, I already knew I was in trouble, so I just went ahead and jumped on the button, and it was already on the tire. So I think I pulled back to a car or so.
There was a bumper on it.
So I think I was on his bumper going through the finish line, maybe a little bit of space between us. Hats off to him, he's got his car flying. And I knew drawing him was going to be tough after I seen his first round pass. I was like, he's the man to beat tonight. And so that ended our night right there. Steve went on to, that was the semis, there was 4 of us left, like I said. Steve went on to win it. He beat
Jeff Duncan.
yeah, and is it a Cavalier? Jeff's going to be mad if I call it wrong. It's a Beretta.
Yeah.
It's 2 chassis fucking big block Chevy, badass fucking Beretta. I like that, Jeff's a good dude. But yeah, I mean that ended our night right there. We had a good time. It's always fun going down to racing. The Austin guys are always cool. They run a really good race. They stay on top of shit for the most part. So I usually, whenever they invite me, I go down and race with them. Plus, one of my really good buddies lives there in Tomato. So I like to go down there and hang out with them. But, I mean, it was a good time. It was fun. So, I think that's about it. I don't know, any other questions, AJ?
No, I think that's about all.
So, we're actually headed to another race you'll see in another video right now. It's our first trip with the RV, so I'm sure we'll cover that.
Yep.
But, alright guys, we'll see you next time.